welcome to take as many pictures as you like. You don't have to keep asking. And then if you have any question at any time, just put up your hand. I'll stop right where I'm at, answer your question, and I'll go right back to my spiel again. If you want to film it, that's cool too. You can go back and look at what I'm going to educate you on and share with you guys. Yeah. You guys can hear me okay? You guys all right? Okay. In that direction, you can almost see the top of Kauai. Extremely rare. It's been in the Guinness Book of World Record for being the wettest location on Earth. Average rainfall, 400 to 600 inches a year. This morning was a very good morning because you could see it. That's extremely rare, you guys. If it does pop out of the clouds while we're here, I'll definitely stop and point it out for you. But from there, across the tops of these cliff faces, you are looking at Alaka'i Swamp. It's known to be one of the highest elevated swamps on Earth. And in this swamp alone, there's more endangered birds and plants than all of North America combined. To our people, it is an extremely sacred location. And for some reason, when I say swamp, everybody has a tendency to look down there. It's not down there, you guys, it's up there. That's the swamp. Okay? That swamp also feeds the waterfall to your left, called Waipo'o. This waterfall is creating Waimea River, which everyone here crossed right before you got into Waimea town. That is the longest river in Hawaii. So from the ocean to the back of that waterfall, it is a little under 20 miles long. If you can, try to use your imaginations, because while we're hunting below, there's no vehicle access. It is all done by foot, horse, or mule. And we love it this way, you guys. The reason why, if they did have a road down there, not only would all of you probably be in there, we'd have a Walmart down there by now. You guys all know how that works, yeah? We're trying to steer away from that type of development. You guys keep in mind, Hawaiians were living in these valleys below you up until the 40s. While we're hunting down there, we are constantly stumbling over their old villages. Tons of terracing, rock walls, foundations, fish ponds, fruit trees, medicinal plants have all been left behind. The main reason they chose to live down in these valleys was because of that swamp. Having a swamp above you provided you below with what?
Water.
Let's be more precise. What type of water?
Clean water, drinking water. Clean water.
Not salt, but
Fresh.
fresh. And what we got to remember and try to understand this, you guys, Hawaiians back then have never seen money or gold just yet. This type of wealth, they had no understanding in it. Their understanding was much simpler. More fresh water you got, more life could be sustained, more wealthy you were considered to be. Common sense, yeah? Okay, listen carefully, you guys. In fact, can you repeat after me? Vai. Well, thanks, all two of you. One more time. Vai.
Vai.
W-A-I. Where do you find that word today while you're here?
Water.
Waimea. Where else? Hawaii. Good. That's the answer I'm looking for. Thank you. Okay, so if you guys really look, almost every town in Hawaii has the word vai in it, because it's simply referring to the fresh water in that area. Okay? Waikiki. Imagine how much fresh water used to be there before it was a city. So you guys got me so far? Okay, what is vai?
Water.
Water.
Fresh water.
Precise?
Fresh water.
Fresh water.
Okay, next word. You've all heard it, the word aloha. This one word has over 100 meanings. In the one word, there's two, alo and ha. Let's define them. Alo is to share or to be put in presence of, face to face. So what I mean by that, those of you looking at me, that's alo. Because we're in each other's presence, I'm sharing. All right, you guys got that? Okay, what is ha? Breath of life, thank you. We all carry a breath of life here. Aloha translates to sharing the breath of life in each other's presence. So with that being said, aloha everybody. I
Aloha.
want all of you to remember ha. What is ha?
Breath of life.
And what is vai? One more time.
Water.
Fresh
Fresh
Thank you for
water.
paying attention. Okay, last thing so I don't confuse you. To the ancient belief of our people and culture, it only took these three things to live simple and righteous on earth. Out of these three, you just learned two of them in Hawaiian. Ha and vai. Well, what's the correct pronunciation of the Hawaiian Islands? Hawaii. My question to all of you is E. You already been taught ha and vai. Okay, listen carefully. Not what, who. Who do you think E is? Any guesses?
Pele.
Pele? It's a pretty good guess.
Creator?
Huh?
Creator?
That's the exact answer I'm looking for.
Thank you.
Okay, most people say God. In our culture, Hawaiians believe in over 40,000 different gods. They all tie back into elements. So a quick example, Pele. What is Pele's element?
Fire.
Fire. So you understand me. Even though Hawaiians believe in all these gods, or shall I say elements, we still believe in only one creator. And in the eyes of the Hawaiian, his name is pronounced E, spelt with an I. Hawaii is all you need to live simple and righteous. Because we all need our breath. We all need fresh water to sustain it and all that life, plants, animals, creatures. And we all need the one that created us and all of that. Hawaii is all it took. Where the hell did we go wrong, you guys? That's how simple it used to be. Okay, but again, I put myself up here because I truly believe our state lacks cultural programs for our visitors to attend to get their questions answered more traditionally. Okay, did I tell you about the outfit? Helmet and the cape. These are both worn together while they traveled on their canoe. What did they wear it for?
Protection at least.
Protection from what?
Could be animals, the elements, other people.
Elements. What element?
Sunshine.
This is their sunscreen. It was never worn for a fight or a battle. Okay, this blocks too much of your peripheral vision, and it's not going to protect you from much. Anybody could break through this, no problem. It's just a squash, a dried squash. Okay? You see the black screen in there by the eyes? That's the only thing not traditional. I put that screen in there because while I have it on, it just makes me look a lot more intimidating. That's just pantyhose from Walmart, you guys, right? But the cape here takes about 100 leaves to make a traditional hula skirt. But instead of making a hula skirt, I made the ahula'i, which is a tea leaf cape to protect my shoulders and back. With the helmet on, this is exactly what they look like while they traveled on their canoes.
That's awesome.
I'm smiling.
I can see it.
Let's take a frame.
All right. And then some of these things here below me I bring up to share as well. These are different type of war implements that was used to fight each other with. These are what we call pahoa, equals dagger. Okay, what is this one? Where did it come from?
Some kind of horn.
Some kind of horn?
No, it's a,
Bone.
That's a unicorn horn, you guys. You never seen a unicorn?
it's a
I'm
palm.
just kidding.
It's some sort of a palm piece.
No, not a palm.
It's a bone.
It's bone.
It's bone because there's marrow.
See the bone right there? Where did this come from?
It's a leg.
A what? You're close.
Well.
No. Wow, good job. Who said that?
Oh, you heard me?
Yeah. Swordfish, you guys. Okay? Marlin bill. All I did was cut it off. That's it. Okay, this one here. What is that from?
It's a rib bone, maybe?
Same exact thing. Only thing I took this one here to ancient Hawaiian belt sandal, you guys. So that's why it looks a lot prettier. The bone is revealed more. Yeah. Okay, and then this one here is just a piece of koa. Koa wood, koa tree. Highly protected stuff. Even the dead wood under the tree. You can use it while you're in the forest. When you get back to your car, leave it there. If it goes in your car, you could be considered as a poacher. Very, very hefty fine, federally. Leave it in the forest, you guys, okay? This one also has coconut husk on there, woven into rope, could be used as fishing line. And then I have the Kauai pahoa, or dagger, hence the name. Only found on this island, the design. What made it so dangerous? That little tiny hook. Because every time it came out, it would pull out the gut line. I know it sounds gruesome, that's what made it work so effectively. Okay, then we have an uli uli, a hula instrument, used to make you look more dramatic while dancing hula. What kind of feathers?
Chicken.
Yeah, we got to make use of these guys somewhere or another.
Oh, that's sad.
Very similar to sad. Well, you vegetarian?
Yes.
Oh, no wonder. I'm sorry to hear that. Okay. You guys, remember ancient time, only men danced hula. Why did only men dance hula?
Better dancers.
Oh, thank you. No, that's not the reason why. Why were only men dancing hula?
Women were pregnant.
Trying to find a mate. I like that answer, but that's not correct. What, like a peacock, yeah?
Women were cooking, probably.
No, good guess. Okay, why do women do it today then? Why is all our women doing it mostly?
Losing weight.
Losing weight. You're awesome. Okay, you guys, what we gotta remember, hula was never done like today for entertainment. Only done in front of your
Husband?
enemy.
Oh,
Why was it done in front of your enemy?
scare him.
What?
Scare him?
Did you hear her? That's exactly what it was for. What you guys see today, right, is what they've created for our visitor industry. So you guys understand why they put our women out there instead? Because the better word to use, it's more inviting to see women in coconut bras, little grass skirts, shake their hips around, than to see a bunch of men do their intimidating war dance. That's what hula is. Have you guys ever seen the haka, the rugby game? They're out there stomping the ground. They're making these ugly faces. Ah! That was to intimidate your opponent. If you could scare them with your dance, you have already won the battle. This is why the haka is performed, you guys. It was not for entertainment like today. Okay? So just to give you guys a clearer understanding. Here's my pestle. My mortars at home. Whenever I'm hunting in this valley, I'm constantly picking medicinal plants. I want to make sure my children know what they look like. When I get home in front of them, I'll make them watch me crush everything up into medicinal form so that they have an opportunity to carry some of those traditions on. Okay? And then I have a neva, considered to be a war club, simply used to strike, help defend yourself or family from another warring clan. I've never used it for that purpose. I just bring it up so you guys get an understanding what this could have looked like, a neva or a war club. Okay? And then I have my ihe, my spear. You guys, when I'm hunting in that valley, see that spear? This spear here, you guys, when I go hunting down there, see that spear? It stays at home. I pick a rifle. And then my shell. Ancient time, heavily blown. Get in touch with your spiritual beings or ancestors. Later, more for ceremonial purposes like the birthing of royal families. Whenever a chief showed up, you'd probably hear the shell. But the last chief of this island, Kauai, he actually used them for communication. Whenever his shell was blown, usually meant there was an emergency taking place. So he had his shell blowers out there across the island that would relay the message to each other, and then eventually everybody. By the time you knew it, the whole island knew what was taking place. So here's a perfect example. We'll pretend that we live in the same village. I've been chosen to cook today. You guys are doing the chores. Well, lunch is just about ready. I am simply calling everybody back home to come and get their share. That's probably what you would hear. Yeah, you guys ready for lunch? Here we go, here we go. Everybody would come running home to get their share. After done eating, you go right back to doing your chores. That's every single day. Except for this day. Our chief gets word our enemies are approaching. Orders me up onto the high ridge to watch over the horizon, and I spot 500 canoes coming this way. It's a lot of people, probably our enemies, so this would be the warning cry to signify out to my fellow villagers to get yourselves prepared. Which would have simply told everybody to grab your weapons, get your butt in gear, meet me at the ocean now. We have major business to take care of. If I would have forgot my cell phone at home on the charger on that day, I could have cost us our lives. That's how important these shells used to be. Okay? So that's a little bit about what I like to share up here. And like I said earlier, I truly believe our state lacks cultural programs for you guys. So I put myself here to give you an opportunity to talk to a born and raised Hawaiian. If you have any questions, you guys, this is your chance. Please don't be intimidated. Any questions? Thanks for the applause.